Hello everybody, today I downloaded the Persona 5 Scramble or Persona 5 Strikers. Well, it depends well, if in Japan or in English, Japanese or English. But the full title of the game is called Persona 5 Scramble, The Phantom Strikers. And I'm going to share with you my experience of this game and whether if I like it or not. Now, this is not from the start of the demo. It's kind of the area where you have a combat. There's a start, there's a story. You can walk in the street a bit. There's some, you talk with your friends. But basically, the combat doesn't come too far after you start the game. It's pretty cool. And by the way, I really wanted to play Persona 5, but at the time the PlayStation 4 was in another location, so I couldn't play Persona 5, and I felt so bad. I actually, when I wanted to play it, I actually was in Japan for 7 months. And there I fell in love with everything Japanese, manga, anime, and comics. I was visiting in Kyoto the anime museum, and things changed. I just changed. Before this, I didn't even was into comics too much and Japanese things. But since then, I think my life changed. That's basically. Now, I knew that I want to play Persona 5 game, and luckily we have this one. But this one is not a turn-based game, but it combines real-time combat with also kind of post-combat, and it feels amazing. It absolutely feels amazing. I mean, I like both. I mean, I prefer real-time, by the way, but this combines the two of them, kind of. So it really feels great. I'm going to show you a bit of combat so you can see kind of how it plays. But basically, the combat just feels amazing. Now, I just started out, but I've already kind of felt how the combat feels. You can target single enemies. You can also do AoE, but just using the pause menu, which is really nice. And when you bring the pause menu, you have different options, but because I just started out, I have only one option. It's kind of a circle where I need to position it, and in this area, it's just going to go and do lots of damage to all enemies in the area. And also, I think it could increase critical hit, but I'm not 100% sure. Again, I don't understand Japanese, but I think I saw the word critical hit there popping up. Now, there are different things you can actually also, there's a button that shows you the location of areas where you can actually kind of hang yourself there and then jump in and deal lots of damage to enemies, on the floor. Here you can see me just using the slash hit. As you see, the animations are absolutely beautiful. And this is what I like. I remember the Persona 5, the animations, the beautiful design, the UI, everything just so appealed to me. And the same thing in this game. And I like melee combat, and this one just feels amazing. There are many, of course, Japanese real-time fighting games like this that you have this type of animation. But the same here. It just feels so satisfying, so responsive. Again, visually very, very impressive. Now the music in this game is amazing. The characters are so cute. Everything's amazing harmony. Just everything just fits so well together. Here you can see there's tutorial, lots of tutorials that teaches you the basics, of course, and how to play. This is the screen where you can see your XP, the different skills that your character use. I think when you get more XP, you unlock new skills because there was kind of a next skill something, so I need probably to get more XP, and you get XP, of course, during battles. As you can see, there are tons of enemies here which you can hit. I'm just going to enjoy the battle, and we'll talk about this in a moment. So what you've seen here is kind of a shot that you can target single target, but it's not just shooting. You can actually kind of use X and A together. You put X and A. There's kind of a I think like it's an ultimate ability, and I did it actually versus the first boss. So you're gonna see it in a moment, which is actually the kind of the end of the demo. So I'm gonna see it in a moment. So you can actually aim at an enemy and execute different type of moves for a single target enemy. There's some really cool ones, by the way. Now in this part they actually teach you how you can jump to certain location on the map. You can highlight this. There's a button you can highlight and actually clearly see those. There's one on the left, as you can see. There's a pole, and there's this one. And then you can execute a move with axe. Just jump there and deal damage to many enemies. Pretty cool. You just jump up to a certain location, and actually they can actually reach you. Of course, there will be probably some enemies that can actually hit you from there, but it allows you kind of take your time and then do some crazy moves like you see in this one, and then continue on moving and doing some damage from the ground. Now keep in mind there's lots of dialogue in this game, in this demo. But for me, usually I don't like it because it's kind of interfering me with the experience. But in this game, I want it. I actually have a kind of a crave for more kind of a story base, something that I can more evolve with the characters during the game than just the combat. I just feel like it at this moment. I want something like that because I play so many games, real-time strategy games and combat games. It just I just feel like want to be more connected with the story in a game, and this is why I'm actually happy that there is quite a lot of dialogue. But no worries, in the demo at least there's quite a lot of combat as well, so no worries about that. Now, although I do play this one on the PC, it runs amazing on the Nintendo Switch, very smooth, no problem. So if you plan to play this one on Nintendo Switch, controls, everything just feels great, very comfortable. Everything is just, again, I'm playing handheld by the way, so just everything just went great. So if you are worrying about this old flashy graphics causing maybe FPS drops, no worries, just the entire demo just ran super smooth. Now, in general, I think the combat will remind me of Zelda Age of Calamity. Many enemies, and it works amazing well, by the way. It's really fun. But also, there's a boss fight here, so you can expect more boss fights, I guess. And it's really fun. Gain into a certain location, and then you need to eliminate, a boss. From what I've read, the game is going to be very challenging, hopefully. So I'm waiting for this. Here you can see me just trying out different type of, this is the pose menu. You can see you can activate a skill, and it's pretty cool. You already saw before also the kind of the ultimate ability. So just going to review a bit so you can see the combat without me commentating, but overall my first impression from the demo, it's absolutely amazing, just amazing. I enjoy it so much, and I'm definitely going to buy the game after playing the demo. So this is it for this video. If any question, let me know. See you very soon in the next video. Consider subscribing to my channel and give this one a like. See you very soon. Cheers everyone. Bye bye. Stay safe.
ますます強くなっちまったぜ。